Okay, coming off TRT. So all in all, feel a lot better. Mentally feel a hell of a lot more positive. Anxiety's just gone. Health-wise, definitely better as well. Like my fitness is better. Again, I'm not anxious, and my heart isn't like constantly like tense and pounding. And yeah, I just feel better in myself, more ambitious, more driven. All these things that you would think that tests would do for you. What I have noticed, the only like negative is I feel like I'm holding on to belly fat, and I feel like it's really stubborn, and I feel like my metabolism's been affected. But what I've also come to realise is that because I was on TRT, I developed really shitty ways of dealing with stuff. So what works when you're on TRT doesn't necessarily work when you're not. Because I've been fasting and I've been doing some steady state, which I know sounds like, yeah, that is stupid. We know that, this can store fat, etc., etc. But when you're on TRT, it works because you've got something preserving your muscle, so you can kind of just suffer your way through it. And that's what a lot of TRT was for me. It was just like suffering my way through things. It allowed me to get away with shit eating habits, and I don't mean like necessarily bad food. I cook a lot of food. I make good nutritious meals, but just things like that. Right, I need to lose some weight, so I'm just gonna white knuckle it. I'm gonna fast all day. I'm gonna push myself really hard, and it's fine. And this is part of the reason why I ended up having like my nervous system became overloaded, etc., etc. So I've mixed things up now. I've gone back to the whole meat and nuts for breakfast kind of thing, having bits of that throughout the day. Interestingly, I introduced ginger recently, and that really seemed to be like the crowning piece. And what I mean by that is grating ginger up and making my own sort of ginger beer out of it. It's not hard. You just put it in a pan with a little bit of sugar, boil it up. Well, don't even boil it. You just heat it up, then leave it. Then you mix that. But I had like immediate noticeable benefits off that in terms of down there, and my actual sex drive, which has been gradually going back up. And I've took a couple of things like the Tribulus tincture, which I've got, seems to have helped quite a bit. That seems to make a positive change. You've got I think it's L-reuteri. It's like this it's like a probiotic, it's like a gut bacteria you take, but it's been shown in a study to help increase testes volume and stuff like that in infertile men and stuff. So I was like, right, I'll try that. They seem to help, but that seems to be like the crowning one. Like I had it, and it was like a noticeable difference. Interesting. But all in all, feeling good. I've changed things up now. I'm knocking the steady state on the head. I'm going to start doing more sprinting. I'm going to start doing more. Like I was doing bits of HIIT and stuff anyway. I'm going to keep going with that. And I'm not going to starve myself and try and punish my way there. It's interesting how much better I feel. Very interesting. I'll do another vid on this anyway.